Hello, and welcome back to Tips and Time Savers. I'm Danny Rocks. As I mentioned, I've been very busy during the past year teaching online college classes, continuing education classes. One of the really nice things about teaching an online class is that I get feedback from my students. So in today's lesson, I'm going to begin a series of showing you some techniques for working with worksheets within an Excel workbook. So this is part one of a series. The objectives that I have for this lesson is to demonstrate how you can work in group worksheets mode, how to change the tab color for worksheets, and how to use the navigation tool of Control Page Up, Control Page Down to activate a worksheet. Now, I'm using Excel 2010 for Windows, and a great keyboard shortcut for moving over to another open worksheet is Control plus the Tab key. So here we have three worksheets. What I want to do is I want to edit in group mode. I want to enter in one time my name, and I also want to enter in my email address. Now imagine if this was a worksheet or a workbook that contained 15 worksheets. You can imagine how much time you could save. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I've selected a worksheet in the workbook as my active worksheet. Next thing I want to do is, in order to select all of the worksheets, one technique is to hold down the Shift key and then press the last worksheet in a contiguous row. Notice that I'm now working in group mode. Another technique after I exit group mode is to click on any other worksheet which was not the active worksheet. And if I use my right mouse click button, or if I'm using the Mac, if I hold down Control and then I click on the worksheet, I can choose the Select All Sheets command. So now all of the sheets in the workbook are selected. I'm in group mode. So now what I can do is come over here and put in my student name. And now if I want to enter in my email address, I'll type in email : as my text label. I want to copy over the formatting. One way to do that is to use the Format Paintbrush. So in this case, I'm going to use the shortcut menu. I'm going to right mouse click and say I want to use the Format Paintbrush, which you see over here. Again, if you're using the Macintosh, hold down Control as you click. So with the Format Paintbrush, in this case, I want to copy over this formatting to this cell. And now I'm going to type in my email address. All right, now remember I'm still in group mode. To exit group mode, just simply go over and click on any other worksheet which was not the active worksheet. So you see what I typed in once has now been applied to the second worksheet, and it's been applied to the third worksheet. So if I use Control Tab to come back, I'm working in the group worksheets mode. Now I want to demonstrate the advantages of using a tab color for the worksheet. So once again, I'm going to use Control Tab to come back here, and I'm going to right mouse click. Now again, the way I've set up my screen, you don't see the options. What I want to do is choose the tab color. And the tab color that I'm going to use, it'll be a light green over here. For this worksheet, I'm going to again right mouse click, I'm going to choose tab color, and I'm going to choose a light blue. Over here, I'm going to come in, and again, I'm going to use the tab color, and this time I'll use maybe a dark red. Now, coming back to our objectives. Now, when I use the Control Page Up, Control Page Down to activate a worksheet, let me show you the advantage. So I'm over here, and notice that this is the active worksheet, but the color is just the stripe at the bottom. When I move over here, you'll notice that the previous worksheet has now changed to a fully colored tab, and now the current worksheet has gone into a stripe. So if I use the keyboard shortcut, Control Page Down, I not only move over to the worksheet, but I actually activate it. Now, I only have 3 worksheets over here. And again, imagine that if I had 30 worksheets. So, these radio buttons that are over here, all that does is it just moves the focus, but it doesn't actually activate the worksheet. So if you use Control Page Down, you move and you activate the worksheet to the right. Control Page Down, you move and activate the worksheet to the left. Control Page Up, you move and activate the worksheet to the left. Control Page Up, you move and activate the worksheet to the left. So there is the beginning of what I really feel is a very valuable and undiscovered technique in Excel. Learning how to navigate through the worksheets is really one of the essential skills that you must master in Excel. And I look forward to presenting the next tip in this series.